On the table. Might be on the table. Never.
This is time, and this is
Money.
time is more valuable than money. Why? Because money once lost, it can be regained. You can get it back. But time cannot. So time is more valuable than money. Fellow Toastmasters, youth leaders, and distinguished guests, a very warm good evening to all of you.
Good evening.
The topic of our today's discussion is time management. So what is time management and why is it important? Why is it important? Yes, please. Anybody?
To maintain ourselves.
To maintain ourselves. Okay. Can you elaborate more on this?
Stay organized.
Stay organized. Thank you.
Discipline.
Any.
Stay focused.
Stay focused. Thank you. Any complaints you have heard about time management? Are people happy? Are you managing your time well? Or are there complaints or are there excuses? Anybody?
There are complaints.
Okay. Let's see.
Ignore.
The common complaints what we hear on and off is I have no time. I am extremely busy. I don't have time to study. I don't have time to exercise. Such are the common complaints. In my previous company, one of my colleagues, one of my friends used to tell me, मेरे को सांस लेने की फुर्सत तक नहीं है. I can't even breathe. I don't have time to breathe. And I was like, what? You don't have time to breathe? So these are the lame excuses which we give to ourselves, and inshallah, as we proceed further, we will find the solutions to it. A survey was done in 2022 in UK and USA, and this is the statistics report. They said 1 in 8 people, 12% only, they use a dedicated time management system. 88% of them, they don't have a dedicated time management system. They are not using any particular time management system. 63% of the people, they said, they are constantly bombarded with distractions. They cannot focus. 87% of the people, they said, they spend 2 hours on meetings that are extremely unproductive, useless, unimportant, and as a day, they daydream. Some of us might be doing it here also. If you are not interested, what you do is daydream. 87% of the people. The average daily time spent on social media, it came to about 2 to 3 hours. And in one report it says almost 5 to 6 hours spent on social media as well as television, watching movies, sports channels, news channels, WhatsApp, YouTube, and so on and so forth. A sheer waste of time. Time management is a misnomer. What is a misnomer? A wrong terminology. It's a wrong term being used. Why? Because can you control time? Can you stop time? No. Time keeps on moving, no matter what. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Every second goes by. You can't stop time. You cannot control time. What you can control is the 24 hours what you and me have been given for the day. So time management is actually self-management. Today we will be learning 15 powerful techniques by which you can stop procrastination, putting off, delaying of things, managing your time well, and increasing your productivity. 15 powerful techniques that will help all of us. The first technique, identify the leakage. What is the leakage? Where does your time go? You need to understand where does your time go. So for that, you need to note down your daily activities. Your daily activities and the time you are spending every day. Like sleeping, 7 to 8 hours. Study or work, 7 to 8 hours. Eating, 1 or 2 hours. You need to note down your daily routine, your schedule. You will be amazed, you will be surprised to find how much time actually you spend on unnecessary, useless, unimportant things. You will be amazed if you do that. Prepare a to-do list. This is your task list. Whatever activities you are going to do for the day, you need to prepare a to-do list, a task list. This task list is actually your roadmap. It's your blueprint. And you need to prepare it the night before. Like I need to prepare tomorrow's task list tonight itself before I sleep. You know why? Because it will give me a relaxed sleep, a peaceful sleep, and the next day when I wake up, I will be fresh, energetic, and I will be having great ideas to complete my job faster and better. Practice the ABCDE method. What is this ABCDE method? Once you have your task list, once you have your to-do list, now you need to organize it. The task list is your blueprint, your foundation on which you have to play around. You need to organize your task list now. How? Arrange them by importance, the urgency, and the consequences. Your A item will be the most important, very urgent, and of serious consequences. Your B item is also important, but not that much urgent and with mild consequences. You can't work on the B item without finishing the A item. A item should always get the priority. This is how you organize your tasks. Apply the 80-20 rule. This is the Pareto chart, Pareto pie chart this way, which tells us actually that 25% of the tasks what we do is actually the high value task, the most important task. And 80% of our tasks every day are of low value, of unimportant things. Most of us, we are actually busy in this low value task, the 80% of it. And then we say, we don't have time to do the 20%, the most important ones. The most important ones are the 20% which give you maximum reward, and it can bring a big difference in your life. Organize your workspace, your work table, your work desk should be organized. It should be neat and clean. Why? Because you will not waste time looking for things, searching for things at the 11th hour. You know, we do that. All of us, we do that. Looking for things, searching for things. And the cleaner and neater the environment, the cleaner and neater your work desk, you yourself, you will feel fresh, energetic, positive, and productive. focus on your most important task, which is MIT. The first thing is avoid multitasking. What is multitasking, Bala?
Doing two
Yes.
things at once.
Doing two things. Thank you. Thank you very much. Doing two things. Sorry, go ahead. Yes.
Doing multiple things at once.
Excellent. Doing multiple things at once. Thank you very much. I was having lunch the other day with one of my friends, and there was a young gentleman sitting exactly opposite to us on the front table. And I was surprised to see a young gentleman, and how he is having his food, I'll tell you. He is on his mobile, and he is having his food. He is on his mobile, and he is having his food. I was looking at him, and then suddenly this chap, this gentleman, you were all scared. What happened to this guy? You know what he's doing? What he's doing?
He's watching shorts.
He is multitasking.
Yeah.
This is a very dangerous habit. You know, majority of the students, they cannot focus, they cannot concentrate. You know, just recently, a mother, a lady, she was telling me that my son, he is a complete mobile addict. I just hid his phone for about 10 minutes, and my son started shouting at me, screaming at me. Gone are the days of brown sugar, cocaine, gone are the days. Now you have something, you know, latest with you, which is mobile addiction. Now what is happening, you know, it's you are suffering. You know why? As someone said in the lecture, practice makes perfect. Yes, practice makes perfect, but if you practice the right things, if you practice focus and concentration, all the time, if you are practicing distractions, you become perfect in that. Yes or no?
Yes.
Exactly.
So this is the reason there is lack of focus, lack of concentration, and you don't complete your studies in time. Importance of the power hours. What is power hours? Power hours are that hours of the day where your energy, your power, your productivity, your efficiency is maximum. For me personally, it is morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. after my breakfast. In this hour, you need to do the most important task, your challenging task. The challenging subjects, it may be maths for you, it may be science for you, whatever it might be. You need to work on these power hours, because at that point of time, your energy is at its peak, your productivity is at its peak. Immediately tick off the task once finished. Now once you finish your task as per the task list, tick it off. The pride and satisfaction you will feel, the happiness you will achieve, it will be, you know, it's beyond words. You will feel that you have achieved something. You will be very happy. You will feel a pride and satisfaction that you have, things are under your control. And steady, visible progress, it propels you forward. It will motivate you. Once you complete the task, tick it off. Tick it off your task list, and that will make you happy. That will give you a sense of achievement. Relax to be more productive. Rest is best. Always take some breaks. Now, just we had a break before this session. How did you feel?
Refreshed.
Refreshed, right? Rejuvenated. Refreshed. So, rest is best. Rest, by the way, it is not a waste of energy. It is not a waste of energy. Why? Because when you rest, when you come back after rest, after the break, you have more energy. You can do much more things in an efficient manner than it was before. Motivate yourself. Talk positively to yourself, because unfortunately there is no other person going to motivate you. You have to become your own motivator. You have to be a self-motivator. Unfortunately, there is no one who is going to, pat you up and say, come on, come on, come on. Unfortunately, there is no one. If there would have been, everybody, believe me, every one of us would have been successful. So we have to become self-motivated. We need to motivate our own selves. What we have to do? I can, I will do it. Can you repeat after me?
I can.
I'll say that and you repeat after. I can. I will. Do it.
Do it.
I can.
I will.
Do it.
Do it.
I can.
I will.
Do it.
Do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Teamwork. You need to help each other and do a lot of teamwork together. Now, how does it apply to you? By group study. You as students, you can do group study, and we used to do it, by the way, when we were students. Boys, they can form a group of 4 or 5 boys. They can prepare their own groups. Girls can prepare their own groups. 4 or 5 girls coming together. How it will benefit you? How? Your weakness may be his strength. For example, let's say I'm weak in maths. I can come to you and you can help me in maths. Maybe you are weak in science and I'm a science lover. I'm an expert in that. I can help you in that. So group study is very, very essential, and it will save you a lot of time and effort. Instead of just scratching your own head, do brainstorming. You know what is brainstorming?
Yes.
Yes.
Group study. Use your brains. So group study helps a lot. Use travel and waiting time. And we have come across, this experience every now and then, especially when we go to the hospitals and we are waiting for our names to be called. Many of us I have seen, they are doing nothing, they are wasting time. During traveling, during cooking, you can use some audiobooks, use your headphones. In the hospitals, when you are waiting for your number to be called, take your books with you. You can read something, you can study something. If it is not possible, use headphones, use audiobooks, but don't waste that time. The do it now attitude. What is it? Develop a sense of urgency. Tell yourself, it is important, it is urgent. You don't need anyone else, your teacher or your parents, to say that. Do you need?
No.
You are grown up, mashallah. You can think for your own self. You don't need a parent to push you every now and then. You don't need teachers to push you. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
So develop a sense of urgency. Build pressure on yourself. Do it now. Do it now. Tell yourself. When you feel lazy, when you feel lethargic and lazy, repeat to yourself, back to work, back to work. You will be amazed, you will be surprised how much more you have accomplished. Your productivity will skyrocket, I can assure you. Time lost can never be regained. Imagine a person, he credits to your account every day $86,400 per day. But there is a precondition to it. What is the precondition?
Sleep.
You need to utilize it. You need to utilize the dollars on that day itself. You can't accumulate. You can't carry forward. You need to use it that day itself. Use it or lose it.
Use it.
Use it.
So what would you do?
Use it.
Use it, right? You will utilize every cent of it, every penny, every dollar. Am I right?
Yes.
There is no carry forward. This is the analogy for time. Every day we are being credited with 86,400 seconds. Every day. And every second is valuable. You have something to say? You have something to say? Okay. Every day, we are credited with 86,400 seconds. And each and every second is valuable. Use it or
Use it. Use it.
thank you. Knowledge is power. I think all of us we have heard that, right?
Yes.
Sorry to say, but that's incorrect. Knowledge is information. It's just information. It becomes your power. Knowledge becomes your power when you actually implement it, when you put it into action. Otherwise, it is just information. Knowledge is just information. Like now, whatever we have discussed out of all this, the presentation slides. If you don't implement it, if you don't put it into action, it is just a piece of information. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
That piece of information becomes your power when you apply it, when you implement it, when you put it into action. That now it becomes your personal property. You can share everything. Go back home and share it with your parents, with your relatives, with your friends. So knowledge becomes power only and only if you apply it. I guarantee you that if you apply all these principles what we talked about, or even one of them, it will tremendously improve and magically transform your life. I guarantee you. Even if you apply one technique, it will tremendously improve and magically transform your life. So my request to you is implement it for the next 7 days and see for yourself. I would like to end this workshop with a very beautiful reminder which my father used to give me when I was a child. And he used to tell, by the way, I've lost my parents. If you have parents, love them, respect them, obey them. My father used to tell me, your time is your life. You waste your time, you waste your life, the choice is yours. Thank you, and over.
I like it.